There is a simple test to determine odor potential when composting food waste. This simple test is also an excellent report card on whether we have provided enough air to the composting material. This test measures volatile acids that are responsible for that putrid or rancid odor that we experienced from food waste compost facilities at times. We have seen from previous videos that we can smell the rancid and putrid butyric and valeric acids in the parts per trillion, which is much lower than we can hope to measure by air sampling. This simple and low-cost test measures organic acids in the compost, which tells us what we may expect when we expose the compost to the air. This simple test is most commonly used when the active composting process is complete or after curing, when the material is ready for screening and marketing. If we test for organic acids after active composting and before curing, remember that organic acids can accumulate during curing if the piles are too high and the microbes don't have enough oxygen. Let's look at what this test provides. This particular test result happens to come from food processing waste blended with wood chips after 4 weeks of composting, where the oxygen concentrations ranged from 10 to 14%. First of all, we see lactic acid at the top and formic acid at the bottom. Formic, acetic, and lactic acids are not particularly odorous. They're rapidly formed and rapidly consumed by the microbes. Then we get the acids that are much more odorous and which are formed when there's not enough oxygen for the microbes. Propionic is a bit more odorous than acetic acid. However, it's the isobutyric, butyric, isovaleric, and valeric acids that we hope not to have in our compost process, as their odor rank is extreme. As we see in this case, the concentrations are either very low or below detection limits. In this particular case, we have achieved success. In some cases, we will see high butyric or valeric acid concentrations, which tells us that we have a high potential for odor from the compost or composting material. It also tells us we should be providing more oxygen during the compost process. It's a simple test that will not only improve your compost process, but will go a long way to keep the neighbors happy. My name is John Paul. I'm a waste management scientist. Thank you.